Sorry. We're out here at the Bulow Plantation site, sugar mill. There was a homestead out here where John Audubon came and visited and such in the 1800s. Pretty cool. The place is only here 15 years. It was burned down by the Seminoles. The plantation, there's nothing left but some foundation. And the ruins, there's quite a few of the ruins here, which are pretty cool. We're going to check out. But pretty neat place. Out here in the middle of nowhere, really, in Florida. But really cool, so hope you enjoy it. You have this road right here, this little trail leading to the plantation. This is the original road that the horse and buggy would go down, transport some of the goods or for whatever reason head to the plantation. And they haven't widened it. It's the same width as it was when the horse and buggies would come down here. And they just left it alone. So it's pretty cool considering this thing's about 200 years old. Kind of neat, kind of nice drive also. These were the boat slips from the canal where all the sugar was hauled off. They would bring the boats up and put the skips down, and they would roll the barrels onto the boats. And you can see where the indentions are. They're still here because all the bottles and the wine bottles and whatever they drank were discarded here and broken up into the sand here. So it's reinforced it, and it's left it here through all these years because of all the reinforcement it has under the earth that you can't see, which is pretty cool. And John Audubon, the famous naturalist, he came and left from here. He was a guest at the plantation, and he was coming here to explore and try to discover some birds he's never seen before and such. And he came and left from right here all those years ago. But as the boats would leave here, they would take it off down the canal to the river, and then eventually to the schooners of the ocean and take them off to various places. Well, here we are at the site of the Bulow mansion, and it was just off in the distance where you see the water where John Audubon disembarked to visit the mansion in 1831. The four white posts that you see, they signify the four corners of the foundation site. And if you look around, you can see there's still some of the foundation in the middle of the area here that is still intact. And when you see this a large oak tree, you can see just how long this home has been gone. This little water feature I don't believe is original to the home, but I figured I would show it anyway. As I was checking out the foundation, I ran into this little critter. Check him out. I'm not going to get too close. Why? Because he is a pygmy rattlesnake looking right at me. See his head? You can see right in the middle. Shaped like a shovel. Quick tip, those that don't know. Any snake that's head is shaped like a shovel, a spade, you stay away from. He's poisonous, big time. Now right here you're looking at several artifacts that were found. Some of these were found around the plantation area, around the mansion. Some were found around where the sugar mill was. Some were found around the slave quarters, just all over the property. And this, year after year, they come up with more and more stuff they find, and they add to the collection. So this thing keeps growing and growing, but it's pretty interesting to look around and see all the tools they used and the things they lived with inside their cottages as well. So it was pretty interesting. Here's some artifacts they found here on this place. Check out that canoe.
Dang.
Hey, you think we could put an outboard motor on that thing?
No.
Yeah, it might tilt a little bit. Doesn't look very stable though.
200 slaves in the plantation, which grew sugar cane, cotton, rice, and indigo. Charles Bulow, who bought the 4,600-acre property, died just as his plantation was being built. Now his son inherited that and was credited for building the sugar mill, which the sugar cane crop alone was valued at about $20,000 a year, which was a lot of money in the early 1800s. The Indians burned the entire property down in 1836, and just a few months later, after moving back to Paris, John Bulow passed away. Now here's a drawing of what the sugar mill would have looked like when it was here and had its roof and it was fully intact.
Well?
Well, what?
What do you mean, well what? There's a well. Okay, how much trick cereal could they make out of the sugar they produced here, you think?
I don't know.
Good answer. Me either. Here's some example of the sugar cane they have here. Used to be, of course, rows and rows and acres of this stuff for the sugar mill. Pretty cool. The wagons would be in here. They'd load the barrels of sugar on there, and the wagons would come right out this archway here and go to that road we were on and take it to the water of the canal, and they'd ship it off on ships. Pretty cool. This place is pretty big, pretty massive. We're taking this trail supposedly to some artesian well or something that was associated with this place. They call it the spring house. I don't know why they call it a spring house when supposedly it's just a big well. But we're going to see if we can find it down this path somewhere. Looks like bear country to me, but I got Marsden behind me. I should have him in front of me. As you know, I like to walk behind people in places like this, but I guess I'll be the adult here. So we'll just keep cruising amongst all the noise and spider webs and whatnot. Let's see if we come across something. You can look at all this ground. This is all where pigs are rutting and eating whatever's in here. It's a swampy area. You can see all their hooves and stuff in here. Probably early morning activity, but it's like just destroyed. Used to be a creek apparently that ran along here. Oh, here we go. We got something up here. See, we got a little bridge. So obviously, clearly, it was water that used to run through here a lot. So an old bridge here. Here's the well. This is considered the spring house, I guess. Kind of cool. Come on over here and take a look. Another little walkway over the water. I don't think it leads to anything else. That's about it out here at the Bulow Plantation, sugar mill ruins, whatever you want to call it, in the middle of Florida, in the middle of nowhere. I really appreciate y'all watching, and those of you that subscribe, I really appreciate that. And even more than that, those of you that subscribe, post to your Facebook and share with your friends. That's how I get more subscribers, and that's really appreciated. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for sharing on Facebook, and hey, thanks for everything. Let me get out of here. It's getting hot, muggy. I'm hearing something from there. I'm hearing something from there. I was hearing something right behind my cameraman. Matter of fact, there's something behind my cameraman. See you next time.